Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. So what do we got going on today? Today we're going to make pumpkin ale. But first things first. Hey, if you guys haven't had a chance, please hit that subscribe button down there. Ring that notification bell. Share us with your friends. If you like what you see, please give us that thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All that stuff really helps us out a lot. You just wouldn't know how much it helps. Okay, so what we got, our first step is I'm warming up some water. I would like to get it to, I don't know, right around 160, about 160 is where I would like it. I got all my grain here. I'll put the ingredients down in the description box. We got some canned pumpkin. This recipe, like I said before, it's fantastic. It's the same one I've been doing probably 10 years now, and I really enjoy it. Okay, so let's get ready to get started. Okay, so my water is at 160 degrees. I'm gonna put me over about 2.5, maybe 3 gallons, probably 3 gallons. Let's start with that. Got my mash paddle here. So we'll mix our grains in. We don't want any dough balls. I think it's the best time of year to make beer. Oop, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more water. About the consistency of oatmeal. All right, let's get a temperature check. And we're at 144. I'm gonna just put a little bit more hot water in there. I just want to bump her up just a little bit because I do know that it's gonna cool down. And I want above one. That'll do it. One quick check. 147, perfect. Okay. I'll put the lid on it. Put the lid on it, and I'm gonna give her an hour and 20, 50, about an hour and 15 minutes, and that will start converting all the starches over into sugars, and she'll be ready. Okay, so I'll be back in. Okay, so now it's time. It's been time to sparge our grains over. I need my. Okay, so what I'm going to do is batch sparge this. What that means is I'm going to just drain this out, then I'll put more hot water in here, and I'll keep doing that And I'll collect up about 6.5 gallons in the brew pot there, because it will boil off, evaporation. Okay, so let me get this sparged over. Okay, so we've sparged everything over. I got a fire under the pot. You can start, she's starting to foam up now. And just like in distilling, right now, don't walk away because she's gonna foam up. And if you don't watch it and cut the heat back, it's gonna boil over and make one hell of a mess. Okay, so now's a good time to keep an eye on it. And while we're doing that, we're going to start adding in our 4 cans of pumpkin. Ouch. Try not to burn yourself. There's one. There's 2. I found this beer is, after it sits, needs to sit for a while, so you need to make it a month or so before you want it. There's 3. And 4. And as soon as she starts boiling, we're going to add in 1 ounce of East Kent Goldings hops. Okay, she's starting to boil now. I had to cut the heat way back, but I don't have a boil over. I'm gonna add in my Kent Golding hots. Cut the heat back a little bit more. I'm gonna set my timer for an hour. This is an hour boil. Cut the heat back just a little bit more. I want to roll and boil, but not too much. All right, that's about right. See that nice boil there? Okay, so our next hop addition is in 30 more minutes, so we'll see you then. Okay, so for our 30-minute hop addition, it's going to be 1 ounce of Northern Brewer hops. Okay, so our next addition will be in 20 minutes, and that's going to be our pumpkin pie spices. So I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful color. So we'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, we got 10 minutes left in the boil. We're going to put in our pumpkin pie spices. Let me make sure I get this right. Okay, the first one we're going to put in, we got 2½ teaspoons of cinnamon. We have 1½ teaspoons of nutmeg. And last, we'll have 1½ teaspoons of allspice. All right. Okay, so we're going to let that boil for 10 minutes. All right, the last 10 minutes, I'm going to put my wort chiller in that boiling liquid. That will sanitize it. Okay. Okay, so we got it cooled down below 90 degrees, so we're going to use our fast fermenter this time. So let's see if we can get that put in the... We'll fill up our fast fermenter. I've already introduced a lot of oxygen into that to help it out. She's already below 90 degrees, so once we fill this up, we'll put our yeast in. So let me finish filling this up, then I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we got our fast fermenter hanging on the wall. It's below 90 degrees. We're going to sprinkle our 05 yeast right on the top. We got our lid for our fast fermenter. I'll just spray a little bit of star sand on it. We got the lid on it. The only thing we got to do now is we're going to let that sit for about 3 weeks and ferment in there, and that's about it. Okay, so that's our pumpkin ale. I'm looking forward to that. Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Still Works in Brewing.